I'm driving up and down this street. I'm looking for this bowling alley in Fort Worth, Texas, where this girl named Carla Walker was abducted and ultimately raped and murdered about almost 45 years ago. Her killer was eventually arrested this year. So I'm doing a quick story where I go to different locations and I show where she was kidnapped. And I was driving up and down the street trying to find the bowling alley. It's probably no longer here. So I'll probably got to just dig a little bit deeper on the internet on my phone. But I was thinking as I was driving, I was looking at all these different apartment buildings and houses here in Fort Worth. And if I were to ever settle down, Fort Worth would be in my top 5 cities, along with, North Texas, like the Plano, McKinney area, possibly San Antonio, definitely Texas pretty much. And I remember somebody had sent me an email when I used to do Tuesday Q&A, and they were like, hey man, what do you do like when you're driving? Like, how do you pass the time, when you're driving like, hundreds and hundreds of miles, thousands of miles all across the country? And I was thinking about that question right now. And you know what I like to do? I like to play pretend. I like to play pretend. And playing pretend, what I do is I'll be on the freeway, right? And I'll see an apartment. Just an apartment off the freeway. But it has to be a nice apartment, not none of those $99 moves you in apartments. No, nice, luxurious apartment, whatever that means. And I'll look at that apartment and I play pretend. And in my pretend world, I'm getting off of work and I'm coming home to my family, whether it be an apartment or a house, whatever. But it's usually apartments. I don't know why. And I don't know what I do for work. Probably drive a truck or something like that. Or maybe I have my own business. And then I have a girlfriend and a kid. It's always a girlfriend and a kid. Maybe it's 2 kids. Maybe I wanted 2. I don't know. One's fine. And I'm getting off of work and I come home and the kid is like doing something and they're like, oh, daddy, daddy. And they run or whatever. And then my girlfriend, she is a knockout. My girlfriend's very attractive. As she should be, right? You got to be attracted to your forever mate, if you will. And I sit down and we're like, hey, what do we do? Blah blah blah. Let's go out. So let's go get something to eat. Like I don't wanna cook tonight. Or okay, cool, let's go. And we get into our car and we just go. We have a good time. We have a good life. And I always play pretend with what could have been? What if I weren't the way I was? What if I didn't have this brain? What if I did not have this desire to endlessly travel? Will I ever settle down? Honestly, I don't see myself settling down really ever. And it's a blessing, yet also it's a curse. It's a blessing to me to be able to do what a lot of people wish they could do in their lives, and that's just pick up and leave their jobs, leave their kids, leave their families. Not like they want to leave their families, but you know what I mean. Just kind of go wherever they want to go, do whatever it is that they want to do. And I get to, wake up every day and I'm blessed. I'm blessed with the notion that I can do whatever I want and I can go wherever I want. But also it's a curse, and I'll tell you why. By nature, I am a loner. I spend a lot of time by myself. And I like it 70% of the time, but 30% of my time I like being with other people. And this life is it could be at times very lonely. It could be very just not sad. I don't get sad. I'm not one of those people, but it could just, it could just be very lonely. You know what I mean? And oftentimes I do fantasize that I have like some kind of a partner or a road dog or even a girlfriend. I'm not even really looking for a girlfriend. If it were to happen, great, but I'm definitely not looking for one. But I always think like it would be cool to have like somebody, like a partner, somebody that got your back, somebody that you could, just talk to at night, somebody to sleep with, somebody to whatever with, you know what I mean? It's always something that I often think about. And, at the end of the day, I don't want to be like my mom. My mom has been alone, oh my God, 35, 40 years. Like she's probably asexual. She's weird. And I don't want to be like her. I don't want to be like that where I'm always alone. You know, I want a partner eventually in my life. I do want somebody with me in my life to share my life with, to share responsibilities with, to share bills with, to share your life with. You want to share your life with, you know? And sadly enough, whoever that person would be, whoever she is, wherever she is, it would probably happen when I least suspect it. But, you know, I know that for right now, I know that the person that I would be with, you know, I don't think they exist, because at the end of the day, she can't have anything. She doesn't own anything. She doesn't live anywhere. She doesn't do anything. She's probably not educated. She doesn't have a car. She has nothing. Because any woman that if a woman has like a house or a career or a job or kids, or yeah, that's at the end of the day, that's not a woman for me, because I believe she's wasting her time and I'm wasting my time with everything. The lonely life.